family, friends, and followers. How are you guys doing? I am here in the San Jose, Costa Rica airport, just finishing a quick trip to San Jose to visit my parents and the rest of the family here in Costa Rica. And it was a great couple days, 3 or 4 days. We had a lot of fun. We laughed, we cried, we told stories that we've told many times before, but it's always with a little twist. And we learned a few things. As you remember, I didn't know my mother was a video editor from the previous episode. So it was a great time, always a great time to visit with them. Great to see my sister and her family. Thank you, Eduardo, for all your driving this trip. I really appreciate it. And Alejandra, I didn't see you much this trip, but the time that I saw you, you were, as always, beautiful. And very nice to me, always. A couple cool stories to tell. First of all, we went to the market with Eduardo, the Central Market. Here's the picture of it. And it was cool. We were walking around the Central Market, and we went to specifically buy gallo pinto, which is a rice and beans, black beans, at a little store that is famous for having that. And they serve it over plátano leaf, and they put rice and beans, chicken or meat, whatever you want to do, and then a tortilla, a handmade tortilla. Basically, that's what they serve, gallo pinto, but you have 2 choices or 3 choices. You want vegetarian, you want chicken, or you want meat. Believe it or not, it was on Yelp. Restaurant is in one of those market spaces, and then the kitchen is above. So all the orders that they make outside the gallo pinto, because they have a big pot of gallo pinto, they scream it up, and the kitchen is upstairs, and they bring it down in a little service elevators, those little tiny where they put the plates and things like that, and they brought it down for us. And the sounds of the gallos, the roosters, were in the background. It was pretty cool. Another story, there's always something new here to discover. This time we Starbucks. It's the only farm owned and operated by the Starbucks brand. It was just a beautiful place. It is in a valley, in a kind of a valley, and you have a waterfall to the right. There's a beautiful building with excellent view of the valley down below. And so they have a couple of specialty coffees that they serve. I don't remember the names of them, but they were absolutely delicious. Beautiful place. They take the time to explain what the coffee is. And the way in which they serve it is they boiled water in a little crystal thing. The water goes up. They put the coffee in, and then as it cools off, the water goes back down into the glass jar, and that's when the coffee is finished. Very cool place. You probably have been seeing some of the pictures, or you're seeing some of the pictures of the place as you're looking at this video. We stayed there for easily 2 hours drinking, and the bread they had was absolutely incredible. So always something new to discover, always something cool to see. The beauty of Costa Rica is absolutely incredible as well. If you have never come here to Costa Rica, please take your time and just fly over, take a tour, because it's just such a beautiful land in general. Generally speaking, it's beautiful land, beautiful beaches, the volcanoes and everything else. The nature of the Costa Rican people is just helpful. It's very, very beautiful people.
To the passenger for our flight 902 to Atlanta, the gate has been changed. We're going to be at gate number 10. Atención pasajeros de Delta para el vuelo 902 con destino Atlanta. La puerta ha sido cambiada a la puerta 10.
That's my plane. As always, if you're listening to this on my podcast, check out my YouTube channel where I have the video versions of these sessions, and you can see some of the footage that I took, and you will enjoy it as well. Again, this is my personal channel. I'm doing this to learn how to do the video editing, to learn how to shoot, to learn how to speak to the camera and those kinds of things, because ultimately these skills you need to have moving forward. So thank you very much for listening. Cheers.